morning, great morning, great morning, great people. Y'all look like it cocked like a pistol. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Welcome to the Spirituality. I hope y'all are doing well and that today is going fantastic for you. Happy Wednesday, y'all. We gonna have a great and amazing week in purpose and on purpose. I was able to get back on Facebook this morning. I hadn't been over there in a couple of days, I don't think. But anyway, so I'm back on YouTube and Facebook this morning. So y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the love. When you see this, when you watch it on the replay, if you come in live, make sure that you like the live, share the love. Y'all get these messages out to whoever needs to receive them. It's cloudy this morning. I was waiting to see the sun, child, but the clouds is out today. So anyway, y'all, we're in the book of Numbers, of course. We are in the book of Numbers. So we'll be in Numbers 15 and 16 this morning. We finna see what's going on with that. It's been an interesting evening, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's been an interesting evening. Of course, spent some time with Padre God, chopping it up, spearing them, getting some instructions and things. A lot of stuff that they were talking to me about yesterday, and moving forward, growth and evolution, how things are moving in new directions. A lot of us, I don't know if y'all can feel it, but we are it's almost like, come on, 726, whoop, higher self. That's my birthday. Shout out, Team Leo. We in this shift, y'all. We in this shift, and I can feel it. I don't know everything that it's going to include, but I can definitely feel that it's happening. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the Lord is getting ready to take us, what He's getting ready to do, how He's getting ready to change things up. I'm excited. Message. Thank you. I look and do receive that. Yeah, y'all said that. Y'all said that. Child, they've been showing me a lot of things, and y'all did what y'all said. A lot of clarity that is coming through, a lot of insight. That's one of the things I've been asking Padre God about, is like, I just, the clarity to make sure I'm moving right, make sure I'm moving in alignment, make sure I'm moving in the right direction. And so I'm grateful because he keeps showing me, like, you moving right, just keep on going in the way that I'm leading you. So I definitely feel that shift happening. Definitely feel like new beginnings are happening. And what on to do it, we ready for it, we here for it. So we're in the book of Numbers, y'all. We're in the book of Numbers. Of course, we are on the Bible clarity journey. Okay, we are on the Bible clarity journey. So we are doing two chapters at a time. So there's no rush. I feel this ain't the first. It's a lot of it I've read as we're in the book of Numbers. This is not stuff that I've necessarily read. I have not. I don't think I had. I didn't, huh? Nope. I've only read bits and pieces of Numbers when Patrick Guy has instructed me to go and look at certain things. So I hadn't read through all of Numbers, so a lot of this is new for me, but we here for it. We committed to the cross. We committed to doing it and getting it done. And it gives us an opportunity to what? Read the word, discuss the word, and build relationship with the Lord. Okay. So I'm excited about it because it helps me stay consistent, helps me continue to search him out more, to know more about him as we're going on this journey. And so I'm excited to be reading the Bible and finding out the stuff that I didn't know. And of course, we have additional, like, I hope you're doing your own research. Try to yeah. Which one? The number 55. Y'all, the number 55 has been chasing me. Okay, has been chasing me. Y'all know certain numbers get like that, and they'll keep chasing you until you figure out what it is the spirit I'm trying to show you. And so literally, I cannot make it up. So the number came up yesterday. I told y'all about it on the spirituality yesterday. It was like the number 55, the number 516, which happens to be my stepdad's birthday. Hey, Renee, I love you. And so I was like, no, I was like, well, Mom and them, is it him? They was like, no. So I don't know what 516 is about yesterday. 226 has been coming up a lot as well, y'all. 226 has been coming up a lot. I looked it up. Of course, 226 talks about a sign. It is to speak the truth. So I'm still looking, but then they kind of gave me the answer and direction on that last night as well. But um, the number 55, I finally understood. I finally got my own message for it and what it was about. Because when we got off this live, y'all, I kid y'all not, we got off this live. Look at the ancestors now. Morning, y'all. What y'all was doing? Child, y'all was fat. I'm about to see y'all could have seen them in the screen. Y'all been eating good, child, in this little parking lot. Oh, I guess because all the little places to eat around here. Y'all been eating Arby's and everything. They had gave y'all some fish and chips. Oh, because I was just saying, because y'all was big over here on this side. Great morning, great morning, great morning. When you come in the door, yes, y'all, let's get in the flow of abundance. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Jamila, look, I'm back where I can put them on the screen. So hopefully, oh, I have the screen turned a different way. My bad, y'all. I be forgetting. Great morning, T. I am grateful for opening my eyes this morning and God helping me start creating yesterday. Shout out to Jamila, y'all. Let me just tell y'all, she ended up DMing me yesterday some ideas for something that she's working on. I am so excited. When I was reading it yesterday, I was like, OMG, I am so excited. And I was asking the Lord, I was like, is it anything I can, you know what I'm saying, anything I can pass on to tell you to help you on your journey? I don't know what exactly, you know what I'm saying, your idea is, but because I was driving and I was like, oh, I'm so excited to see what you're creating. I can't wait to see like finished products. Shout out. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all send me stuff, if you're working on stuff and you want me to share it, please feel free to email it to me. You can get on the email list. You can email it to me at 336tarot and oracle@gmail.com. I'm going to be sharing today. So Jamila's working on her project. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen with that. And if the Lord gives me any guidance on how I can help you, of course, I'll pass that on. Shout out to Just Be You. Yesterday, she got on the email list, but she also sent me her copy. She has a song, y'all, Her Dream. She's an amazing singer. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'll be so excited to share stuff. She's an amazing singer, y'all. She's an amazing singer. And I heard her sing, I guess this was back in maybe October. And so I was like, OMG. So she actually created her song. Like she has her first song out. And so I'm going to be sharing that today. Let me make myself a note so I don't forget, because she sent it to me yesterday. So shout out to Just Be You. I'm going to be sharing her song. And so make sure that y'all give it a like. Go download it. You're like, run it up for her, share it as well. I'm going to be sharing it on my platforms today. I'll be so excited. This is why we finna start back doing the BYOB spotlight, y'all, so that you can get up here and talk about your own business all by yourself, because you don't need me to do that. And so but I want y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's cool. I can talk about your business, but don't nobody know your business better than you. So that's why when I was doing the BYOB spotlight, and it's a great way for us to collaborate, y'all. It is a great way for all, because y'all have a different audience. I have a different audience. And so it's a great way for us to start collaborating. And so you can just come on the live and I'm gonna just start pulling people. Well, I don't know if I can. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Jamila. Y'all, she be sharing the content, and y'all just don't even understand how important it is to share the content, because I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for any kind of marketing. I don't have those capabilities. So I'm building and I'm growing based upon y'all sharing. That's why I be like the live, share the love, participate. I kid y'all not, 611. I'm gonna talk about that number. We finna get into the word, but I literally had that talk with the Lord this morning, because y'all, I don't really be studying like the algorithms and how to do this, that, and the third. And so I journaled it, y'all. I literally wrote it this morning, because I was like, man, you know what I'm like? I was like, well, Lord, I don't know how to get the reach out to more people. I'm on every platform, of course, not going live on TikTok right now. And once the Lord tells me I can do that again, then I'll do that. But y'all know he had my focus somewhere else. But I was like, well, Lord, how do you get you know what I'm saying, like how? And he mentioned, they mentioned a word to me that was like shadow banned. And I don't really know anything about being shadow banned or anything like that. But I was just like, come on, Lord. I was like, I know I'm not cray cray. I was like, I know that there should be, you know what I'm saying? There should be more than what I'm seeing, because it's like certain stuff just not showing up. It's weird, y'all. And so I literally asked the Lord about it this morning. I was like, how does it, I don't know I don't know. And so anyway, so just thank y'all for sharing the messages. Thank y'all for showing up, supporting, interacting in the chat, leaving comments, sharing to get the messages out to as many people as possible. Shout out to Jamila, because she definitely helps with that on all of my platforms, and I'm so truly grateful. Thank you for the multi-platform support. Cause yeah, it's a trip, y'all. I don't know. And so I was like, I was like, well, do I need to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, work these algorithms and all this kind of stuff? And I'm just like, man, I just want to get on here and create and, give the messages. I don't want to be focused on posting. Let me do this at this time, this way, and this many posts a day. And that, y'all, that's a lot. Like, the point is just to get the messages out, but it's a lot. But anyway, so make sure, thank you for sharing the live, liking the live, share the live, sharing the love. I am so truly grateful. What else, y'all? TU, of course, 5-5. Get your face in the place. This is the first of many. Let me just tell y'all. I know it's hard to explain, and I don't really try to explain the vision. I just pray that y'all feel that you feel it in your spirituals to come in and support. And it's something that I want to attend that I don't have the ability to do this year, but I'm manifesting it for next year, because I have, you know what I'm saying, priorities, responsibilities, and things. And so, and child, I'm focused on restoration right now, right? I'm focused on restoration. So there's a lot of things that I want to do that I'm not able to do. So when y'all support and show up for TU, which is starting on 5-5, we're going to be learning about tarot, and then you're going to be practicing your own clarity skills. It helps me to be able to continue to create. When y'all purchase your message, Clarity Tarot, and Oracle decks, y'all, it allows me to continue to create, because there's certain things that I need in order to create the decks. Y'all know I'm waiting and I'm praying every day. Like, Lord, I try not to pray too. Well, I'm not gonna say, because I pray a lot. I be talking to the Lord a lot. And I'm just like, Daddy, I want my own decks. And y'all know at the moment I only have 2 of them myself, even though I have 8 or almost 9 of them created now. And so I just be like, Lord, I'm waiting. I know a lot of y'all don't read tarot, but even the digital download versions, the scriptures, the affirmations that come in there, definitely beneficial. So make sure that you grab your digital copy of the Message Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards. Digital, you can get either one, of course, but make sure you grab one. I appreciate y'all's support so very, very much. It definitely helps me to continue to create, right, and put the messages out there and spread the love of the Lord, because that's all they're doing. They're really helping y'all to become free. I can't advocate for them enough, because the thing is, y'all, and it's what the enemy does not want. 1717, he does not want us to be free, okay? And so when you start learning to think for yourself and feel for yourself, and understanding how important that is on your journey, that's when you start to become free. And of course, us talking to Padre God, building relationship with him, and these are simply a tool to help you do that. So I'm so grateful. Thank y'all for your support, whether you've purchased a digital or a physical deck. And the TU ticket includes your Message Clarity deck. Okay, so don't forget that. And it actually includes the physical copy. So some of y'all have your face in the place. And so I'm so grateful for that as well. Okay, so that's that on that. Catch me in the comments, y'all. I'm still doing that. When I go back, typically it's on YouTube. When I go back and I rewatch the video, I be commenting and laughing at myself, because y'all know I be foolish. Y'all ain't have to try to handle me. I don't be foolish like all the time. Well, just most of the time. I need to take a turmeric, y'all. My shoulder is not feeling its best since I've in this last several months, and I think it's just, sleeping wise, my shoulder. I feel like, I hope not, but I'm trying to pray for some healing, Lord, because my shoulder be all over the place. It feels, OMG, I got this number this morning. 611. I don't know why the cars are coming out. Why I'm usually I always have some cards in my hand. Let me put them down. I did get the number 611 this morning, which talks about a successful outcome, receiving an answer, and pay attention to the signs. So, oh, to do it, let's get to it. Let's get into the book of Numbers this morning and see what's happening. Y'all like the live, share the love. When you come in the door, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Okay, what are we grateful for this morning? I am grateful for another day to serve the Lord. Okay, and to get right or get left. I'm so grateful every day that the Lord gives me another day. He allows me to see another sunrise and sunset. Okay. I am grateful for all of y'all, of course, your support as I continue to grow and move along on this little journey that the Lord has me on. It's been a lot, y'all. We're going to talk about some more of it before we hop into the message, but we're going to go ahead and get numbers 15 and 16 done. We're going to go ahead and get numbers 15 and 16 done. It's crazy. Yesterday, I was talking because as we're getting y'all, we stepping into the promised land, and that's just it. That's where we are in the book of Numbers. We are moving into the promised land, and why I don't know, because I be still needing to see. I need to be seeing the comments and stuff too. So we are moving into the promised land. So everything that's happening, Numbers, Deuteronomy, is preparing us to move into the promised land. So that's where we're at. We're making sure that we're prepared. We're getting instructions. Now, yesterday we talked about they sent out the 12 scouts to explore Canaan just to see what was gonna happen. Y'all know that people been rebelling and things, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. So we not going, and then this talks about fear. We didn't read these little boxes, but this one talks about fear. And the reality was that God had promised that the people would conquer the land. So wherever the Lord is sending you to go, you can conquer it. You can accomplish. You can whatever He's telling you to move into, whether it's business, whatever, you know what I'm saying, your promised land. I feel like it's not just one thing. It's multiple things. It can be a new job, it can be a new place to stay, it can be a new physical environment, it can be a new platform. Whatever it is that the Lord is calling you to, that is the next step on your journey. I feel like we experience more than one promised land, right? Because it's like the promise is more what they're showing me. It's like the promise land is territory. So it's multiple things that are included when we're stepping into that. So they sent out the 12 scouts. Of course, 10 of them said, oh no, we cannot go. Okay, they said we can't go. But then if we had 2 of them that were like, no, the Lord already said this is our land, and we can have it. He's gonna deliver it to us. And so the people then got beside themselves, got all riled up. And now Padre God said, okay, I'm gonna show you about your smartness. Which I said, that's how we said, look, that's how we said, I'm gonna teach you about your smartness. Now ain't none of y'all finna go into the promised land. The little children, oh, all of them gonna go. All the little children go into the promised land. But y'all gonna die out here in the wilderness. Y'all ain't gonna be able to go. And then now y'all done got an attitude and said, we gonna go anyway. Even though Padre God told y'all to go back towards the Red Sea, y'all wanted to go back to Egypt so bad. This what happened in the last couple chapters, y'all. This is my play-by-play. If you new, welcome to the community. We are so happy and so grateful you are here. This the play-by-play. You had said that you want to go back to Egypt, so guess what? Gone on. Okay, gone back to the wilderness. Go back the way you came, because you're not going into that promised land. Now they done got beside themselves and said, we gonna go anyway. We don't care what the Lord said. Oh yeah, we sinned, but it's whatever. We still finna go. Let's see what's finna happen. We is been to see what's been to happen. Chapter 15, Numbers 15, laws concerning offerings. Y'all, like the live, share the love. When you come in, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for this morning. Get in the flow of abundance, because we're going to talk about abundance in just a second. Okay. Then the Lord told Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. When you finally settle in the land I am giving you, you will offer special gifts as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. These gifts may take the form of a burnt offering, a sacrifice to fulfill a vow, a voluntary offering, or an offering or an offering at any of your annual festivals, and they may be taken from your herds of cattle or your flocks of sheep and goats. When you present these offerings, you must also give the Lord a grain offering of 2 quarts of choice flour mixed with 1 quart of olive oil. For each lamb offered as a burnt offering or a special sacrifice, you must also present 1 quart of wine as a liquid offering. Y'all know Padre God was over there having Mardi Gras. Great morning, dearest morning. Great morning. Make sure you drop something in the chat you're grateful for this morning, y'all. If the sacrifice is a ram, give a grain offering of 4 quarts of choice flour mixed with 1/3 of a gallon of olive oil, and give 1/3 of a gallon of wine as a liquid offering. This will be a pleasing aroma to the Lord. Daddy, you were getting turned up. Daddy, you were gonna get turned up all the way. I'm talking about, you know how much wine that is? I'm just saying, Daddy, he was getting it. Y'all didn't know they was having Mardi Gras in the spirituals. They was. When you present a young bull as a burnt offering or as a sacrifice to fulfill a vow or as a peace offering to the Lord, you must also give a grain offering of 6 quarts of choice flour mixed with 2 quarts of olive oil, and give 2 quarts of wine as a liquid offering. This will be a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. Each sacrifice of a bull, ram, lamb, or young goat should be prepared in this way. Follow these instructions with these offerings you present. All of you native-born Israelites must follow these instructions when you offer a special gift as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. And if any foreigners visit you or live among you, and you want to present a special gift as a pleasing aroma to the Lord, they must follow these same procedures. Native-born Israelites and foreigners are equal before the Lord and are subject to the same decrees. This is a permanent law for you to be observed from generation to generation. The same instructions and regulations will apply both to you and to the foreigners living among you. Then the Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. So he telling us, everybody, what to do. Like, listen, don't get over there and get beside yourselves. When you arrive in the land where I'm taking you and you eat the crops that grow there, you must set some aside as a sacred offering to the Lord. Present a cake from the first of the flour you grind and set it aside as a sacred offering, as you do with the first grain from the threshing floor. Throughout the generations to come, you are to present a sacred offering to the Lord each year from the first of your ground flour. Okay, I'm back. But suppose you unintentionally fail to carry out all of these commands that the Lord has given you through Moses. And suppose your descendants in the future fail to do everything the Lord has commanded through Moses. If the mistake was made unintentionally and the community was unaware of it, the whole community must present a young bull for a burnt offering as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. It must be offered along with this prescribed grain offering and liquid offering, with 1 male goat for a sin offering. With it, the priest will purify the whole community of Israel, making them right with the Lord, and they will be forgiven. For it was an unintentional sin, and they have corrected it with their offerings to the Lord, the special gift and sin offering. The whole community of Israel will be forgiven, including the foreigners living among you, for all the people were involved in the sin. If one individual commits an unintentional sin, the guilty person must bring a 1-year-old female goat for a sin offering. The priest will sacrifice it to purify the guilty person before the Lord, and that person will be forgiven. These same instructions apply both to native-born Israelites and to the foreigners living among you. But those who brazenly violate the Lord's will, whether native-born Israelites or foreigners, have blasphemed the Lord, and they must be cut off from the community. Since they have treated the Lord's word with contempt and deliberately disobeyed his command, they must be completely cut off and suffer the punishment for their guilt. Penalty for breaking the Sabbath. When I tell y'all, Padre God be putting you out the community, look, hold on, y'all are falling. He don't be playing no games, baby. When he say get out, he meant that. I am grateful for the love from others. Multiple blessings are flowing my way. Indeed, indeed, okay? One day, while the people of Israel were in the wilderness, they discovered a man gathering wood on the Sabbath day. The people who found him doing this took him before Moses, Aaron, and the rest of the community. They held him in custody because they did not know what to do with him. Then wait a minute, Daddy. Then the Lord said to Moses, the man must be put to death. The whole community must stone him outside the camp. So the whole community took the man outside the camp and stoned him to death, just as the Lord had commanded. Y'all, he be taking folks out. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, dearest one. Y'all, come in, like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for when you come in the door. Okay, let's get in the flow of abundance. We finna be at number 16. Then we finna get this message from Spirit Them. Baby, they done took the little fella out. Tassels on clothing. Then the Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. Throughout the generations to come, you must make tassels for the hems of your clothing and attach them with a blue cord. When you see the tassels, you will remember and obey all the commands of the Lord instead of following your own desires and defiling yourselves as you are prone to do. The tassels will help you remember that you must obey all my commands and be holy to your God. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt that I might be your God. I am the Lord your God. Okay. Oh, Lord, y'all, it's some more rebellion. It's some more rebellion coming in, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Y'all little Israelite people, them. Okay. Korah's rebellion. Oh, here we go, y'all. Then when y'all didn't have enough rebellion in y'all spirituals. Y'all was doing too much. One day, Korah, son of Izhar, a descendant of Kohath, son of Levi, conspired with Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, son of Peleth, from the tribe of Reuben. They incited a rebellion against Moses along with 250 other leaders of the community, all prominent members of the assembly. So these are Reubenites. These are Levites within the, oh my goodness. They united against Moses and Aaron and said, you have gone too far. The whole community of Israel has been set apart by the Lord, and he is with all of us. What right do you have to act as though you are greater than the rest of the Lord's people? Oh, they had got in their spirituals. When Moses, what they was, yeah. So now they rebelling against Moses and saying, who made you the boss of me? That's what this said. When Moses heard what they were saying, he fell face down on the ground. Then he said to Korah and his followers, tomorrow morning the Lord will show us who belongs to him. Well, they didn't choose themselves, child. The Lord chose them. How y'all gonna get an attitude when how you gonna get an attitude and the Lord chose them? Good morning, Haven. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can't wait to give time to God. I'm so happy, so grateful. I'm so happy, so grateful. Y'all, make sure you drop something that you're grateful for in the chat. Okay. I'm so grateful that y'all are here. Thank y'all for tapping in. Like the live, share the love, y'all. This a lot. Okay. The Lord will show us who belongs to him and who is holy. The Lord will allow only those whom he selects to enter his own presence. Korah, you and all your followers must prepare your incense burners. Light fires in them tomorrow and burn incense before the Lord. Then we will see whom the Lord chooses as his holy one. You Levites are the ones who have gone too far. So Moses said, okay, I'm about to show you about yourself. Y'all want to turn up. We didn't choose this. The Lord chose us and gave us these responsibilities. So, okay, you want to be chosen, you want to get bad. Okay, go ahead. Light some incense and take it before the Lord and let the Lord show you who he chose. Y'all, this finna get good. Okay, I'm back. Then Moses spoke again to Korah. Now listen, you Levites. Why he had to say it? Spare them ancestors them, Moses them. You had to say it like that. Does it seem insignificant to you that the God of Israel has chosen you from among all the community of Israel to be near him so you can serve in the Lord's tabernacle and stand before the people to minister to them. It wasn't enough for them to, that clearly that wasn't enough of a duty for them. Korah, he has already assigned this special ministry to you and your fellow Levites. Are you now demanding the priesthood as well? The Lord is the one you and your followers are really revolting against. For who is Aaron that you are complaining about him? Then Moses summoned Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, but they replied, "We refuse to come before you. Isn't it enough that you brought us out of Egypt, a land flowing with milk and honey, to kill us here in this wilderness, and that you now treat us like your subjects? What's more, you haven't brought us into another land flowing with milk and honey. You haven't given us a new homeland with fields and vineyards. Are you trying to fool these men? We will not come." Okay. Then Moses became very angry and said to the Lord, "Do not accept their grain offerings. I have not taken so much as a donkey from them, and I have never hurt a single one of them." And Moses said to Korah, "You and all your followers must come here tomorrow and present yourselves before the Lord. Aaron will also be here. You and each of your 250 followers must prepare an incense burner and put incense on it, so you can all present them before the Lord. Aaron will also bring his incense burner." So each of these men prepared an incense burner, lit the fire, and placed incense on it. Then they all stood, OMG, y'all, this is a page turner. Then they all stood at the entrance of the tabernacle with Moses and Aaron. Meanwhile, Korah had stirred up the entire community against Moses and Aaron, and they all gathered at the tabernacle entrance. Then the glorious presence of the Lord appeared to the whole community, and the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Get away from all these people so that I may instantly destroy them." Good morning, Christina. Good morning, honey. What's your day? Great morning, y'all. Y'all come in, like the live, share the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for, y'all. But Moses and Aaron fell face down on the ground. "Oh God," they pleaded, "you are the God who gives breath to all creatures. Must you be angry with all the people when only one man sins?" And the Lord said to Moses, "Then tell all the people to get away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram." So Moses got up and rushed over to the tents of Dathan and Abiram, followed by the elders of Israel. "Quick," he told the people, "get away from the tents of these wicked men and don't touch anything that belongs to them. If you do, you will be destroyed for their sins." Oh, he finna take them out, baby. Y'all can, it's a wrap. Y'all can hang it up. Y'all's over with. Y'all, it's over with. So, child, the page don't even want to stick. Okay, let's see. So all the people stood back from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Then Dathan and Abiram came out and stood at the entrances of their tents, together with their wives and children and little ones. Lord, and Moses said, "This is how you will know that the Lord has sent me to do all these things that I have done, for I have not done them on my own, period. If these men die a natural death, or if nothing unusual happens, then the Lord has not sent me. But if the Lord does something entirely new, and the ground opens its mouth and swallows them and all their belongings, and they go down alive into the grave, then you will know that these men have shown contempt for the Lord." Pause. This is good. Lord, I know you finna take them out, but this my thing. Why y'all done seen all how Moses was gonna be able to do all the stuff that he did? How y'all can see the presence of the Lord and y'all still acting like y'all don't see the presence of the Lord? Good morning, Amanda Nim. Good morning. Today I'm grateful for faith. Whatever may be weighing me down, I simply say thank you, God, then step back and watch the magic happen. Period. Okay. Y'all, this is a mess. He had hardly finished speaking the words when the ground suddenly split open beneath them. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed the men, along with their households and all their followers who were standing with them and everything they owned. So they went down alive into the grave along with all their belongings. The earth closed over them, and they all vanished from among the people of Israel. All the people around them fled when they heard their screams. The earth will swallow us too, they cried. Then fire blazed forth from the Lord and burned up the 250 men who were offering incense. You better make sure you following the right people, Nim, child, because the Lord is taking folks out. And the Lord said to Moses, tell Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, to pull all the incense burners from the fire, for they are holy. Also, tell him to scatter the burning coals. Take the incense burners of these men who have sinned at the cost of their lives and hammer the metal into a thin sheet to overlay the altar. Since these burners were used in the Lord's presence, they have become holy. Let them serve as a warning to the people of Israel. Don't run up, get done up. That's what you said, Daddy. Run up, get done up. And he meant that in him spirituals. So Eleazar, the priest, collected the 250 bronze incense burners that had been used by the men who died in the fire, and the bronze was hammered into a thin sheet to overlay the altar. This would warn the Israelites that no unauthorized person, no one who was not a descendant of Aaron, should ever enter the Lord's presence to burn incense. If anyone did, the same thing would happen to him as happened to Korah and his followers. So the Lord's instructions to Moses were carried out. Y'all remember he had already burnt up Aaron and them sons because they went in there, got beside themselves. They got drunk on the sweet wine, and then, child, they went in there and wanted to do the job that it was not theirs. And the Lord burnt them right on up and they was gone. And Aaron couldn't say nothing about it because they did the wrong thing. Okay, I'm back. What was that? Just flew past the car, y'all. But the very next morning, the whole community of Israel began muttering against, you got to be kidding me. Good morning, Chris Curls. Great morning, honey oneys. Y'all come in, like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat you're grateful for, because we're finna get into this flow of abundance. No, they didn't. Now, hold on, y'all. Who this can't, y'all? It ain't no way that they didn't just seen the whole Lord swallow up the whole people them, and y'all grumbling. There's no way that y'all. But the very next morning, the whole community of Israel began muttering again against Moses and Aaron, saying, you have killed the Lord's people. As the community gathered to protest against Moses and Aaron, they turned toward the tabernacle and saw that the cloud had covered it, and the glorious presence of the Lord appeared. Moses and Aaron came and stood in front of the tabernacle, and the Lord said to Moses, get away from all these people so that I can instantly destroy them. But Moses and Aaron fell face down on the ground. And Moses said to Aaron, quick, take an incense burner and place burning coals on it from the altar. Lay incense on it and carry it out among the people to purify them and make them right with the Lord. The Lord's anger is blazing against them. The plague has already begun. So Padre God has started taking them out. Aaron did as Moses told him and ran out among the people. The plague had already begun to strike down the people, but Aaron burned the incense and purified the people. He stood between the dead and the living, and the plague stopped. But 14,700 people died in that plague, in addition to those who had died in the affair involving Korah. Then, because the plague had stopped, Aaron returned to Moses at the entrance of the tabernacle. Y'all, y'all, OMG. I just can't even, y'all. I just can't even with these little spirit nim, essence nim, Israelites nim. baby. And the Lord, and yeah, that's one of them. That's when Padre God start big flexing, y'all. He start big flexing. Like, look, I said what I said, and y'all getting on my nervous system. Y'all getting on my nervous system. So let me show you once again who I'm is. People better stop playing with the Lord, and they better stop playing. Oh, y'all, so much just happened in this whole little story. The like y'all didn't rebel, y'all been rebelling. Now y'all talking, y'all been turned up on Moses and them. You got an attitude and got some bass in your spirituals. Now y'all done went to glory. I hope y'all went up there. Y'all reckon they went to glory up there to the spirituals of Padre God? I don't know where y'all went, baby, but listen. Now y'all just seen the whole earth open up. The whole earth, y'all seen it open up, and that wasn't good enough. Y'all really thought Moses was able to do that? How he was gonna do it? Y'all still playing with the Lord spirituals. Y'all still testing his gangster, huh? Okay. Keep on testing the Lord gangster if you want to, child. Ain't nobody got time. That's why, look, what they say, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Y'all better quit playing with Padre God and his people them. When he said what he said, that's what he meant in him spirituals. And he meant that. Great morning, Mona. Great morning, y'all. There was so much going on in that story right there. Uh I don't know if I would have made it, y'all, because I'm just saying how you see all of those great miraculous things happen and you still don't believe in the presence and the power of the Lord. Like, y'all know I ask this question all the time. What does it take? What does it take? What does it take for the Lord to do? And maybe you need to ask this in your own life. I ask it in mine all the time. What does it take for you to believe in the Lord and what he said and what he's going to do? Like, when he brings you through, and I message, come on, amazing 1 ounce sale. What does it take for the Lord to do in your life for you to believe? If you look back on your life and you look at the situations you've been in and different things, it's like you didn't know how you were going to get out of it, but you did. What does it take for us to have true belief in the Lord and what he said he's going to do? What does he have to do? Like, first of all, why are we shouldn't be trying to make the Lord prove himself to us. He don't have to prove himself. The fact that we are here is proof enough. The fact that I don't care what you see, everything is because the Lord says so. Because how else was it created? So the fact that we are here is a testimony to the power of the Lord. The earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, the cars, the trees, the grass, the animals, the everything, the social media, the everything, okay, is an indicator that the Lord is powerful. I don't want to be on the side of someone who can create plagues. And y'all think people like, where do natural disasters come from? I told y'all I feel like that's when the Lord be mad and he done got in him spirituals. And y'all ever heard um have y'all ever heard, like, when you like shaking the table? That's what I just heard. Y'all so foolish. Not shaking the table. The Lord, I ain't gonna take y'all out, but I'm gonna scare you a little bit. So he starts sending earthquakes and hurricanes and all kind of stuff to get us back in alignment. Y'all, I tell you what, I'm gonna stay on the right side. Can we just say we gonna stay on the right side? Can we commit to staying on the right side of the Lord? Because ain't nobody got time for that, child. Ain't nobody got time. Drop that in the chat. I'm gonna stay on the right side. I'm gonna stay on the right side. I don't want to be on the wrong side of the Lord. That's what the people don't understand what fearing the Lord means. I'm gonna stay on the right side of the Lord. I'm gonna fear him. Okay. I'm gonna fear him because I don't want to get messed up. I don't want to get swallowed up by the earth in an earthquake and all of a sudden you ain't even alive no more. Like, what? I don't want that to happen. So I don't know what it takes in some people's lives. Sometimes I've asked myself that. What does it take in my own life? I don't know, but I'm gonna stay on the right side. Oh, let's do it. Let's get to it. Y'all like the live, share the live, share the love. I hope I want to see. I didn't see everybody's gratitude. If I didn't see what you are grateful for, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let me just tell y'all, we finna talk about the flow of abundance, and it's up from here, right? It's up from here. Um, And me neither, child. I don't want to do anything to get on the wrong side of the Lord, because he just got too much power. And we don't have this. Like, I feel like the test, the Israelites, what else does he have to do? Like, you've been fed, you've been clothed, everything you've needed has been provided. I'm telling you, I'm going to take you into this new place. I took you out of slavery and bondage. I freed you. And it's like the Lord, like, I feel like he should have probably been in his, like, well, I'm going to be on the right side. Like, what else, y'all? What else do we want the Lord to do? Like, why does he have to prove himself to us? We don't have to prove, he doesn't have to prove himself to us. We need to prove to him that we are worthy of his love and of his favor and everything that he brings into our lives. So that's something that we work on consistently, diligently, even us just showing up and spending time with him in the mornings, y'all. Whether you're just listening to this, whether you watch it on the replay, spending time with him every day consistently and showing him that you're committed to learning and knowing more about him is so important on this. So let me just tell y'all, come on, breakthrough. Oh my gosh, y'all. I got to pull these two cards because they came out together and they told me to look. The two cards that came out first, y'all, breakthrough and finances. Okay. I'm grateful for my apartment. Babe, I can't wait to be saying the same thing. So some of us, this is breakthrough. Y'all, I told y'all, come on, spirit. And look, my nose started itching. Y'all, we finna pray. Let's pray, because I feel like that's necessary first. And then we going to talk about these cards. Father God, give me the strength, the wisdom, the courage, the knowledge, the understanding to do the things you put me here to do. Help me to lead, guide, and serve the people in a way that pleases you. Archangel Michael, bless, protect, and shield me, my family, my children, my community, and their families from all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown. Archangel Gabriel, remove me and allow me to be a clear and open channel of love, light, and healing energy for all who need to receive it today. Archangel Uriel, put me in the divine flow and in divine alignment with truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, insight, knowledge, and understanding from the Most High God. Archangel Raphael, open our hearts, our eyes, our ears, and our minds to the truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance of our Father God who art in heaven. May I only speak the words to God's people that elevate, empower, uplift, and encourage them every day and in every way. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Oh, let's do it. Okay, so we've been on now. I switched the cards up a little bit because I know I'll be trying to get different energy. And the first two cards to come out are breakthrough and finances. Okay, so we receive it. We receive it. This talks about escaping from what controls you. Look at the pyramids, Egypt. Okay, Egypt. And y'all know at this point, some of us, yes, the promised land, it is a physical location, but more than anything, the promised land is a mindset as well. It's a mindset of abundance. It's a mindset of faith. It's a mindset of knowing that Padre God is going to take care of us, protect us, provide for us, message, and do everything. Come on, you've got mail, and do everything that literally says new messages, y'all. So do everything that he said he's going to do. Okay. So we receive that, the breakthrough to success and important development. For some of you, this could definitely be in finances, resources, connections, business and financial matters, fruits of your labor paying off, financial opportunities. We receive it. What else, y'all? Back to life and concealment. My nose is itching so bad this morning. What y'all said? Yeah. So if it so be expectant. They just said be expectant that the breakthrough is happening. Whatever you need your breakthrough to be. All of us are not praying for the same things, y'all. Yesterday, one of the things that the Lord which that part yesterday, one of the things that the Lord was talking to me about was come on, 11:11 message. We received that. One of the things he was talking to me about yesterday, I went, y'all, and y'all know we've been talking a lot about like financial breakthroughs and stepping into new financial seasons and a new cycle of abundance. And so yesterday I had to get something to eat, and so I ended up going to Chili's because y'all, for the last month or so, I told y'all I really be walking out the word for the last month or so because of course them stealing my stamps, right? Stealing my resources. I no longer have those available. And so the Lord has sustained me and provided for me. That's why I be so grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful for provision. I'm so grateful that he even finds me worthy to continue to provide for me as 2 months in a row, you know what I'm saying? Though they were stolen from me. Okay, cool. Now what am I going to do? I have to trust in the Lord. And so you make the best of what you make the best, you do the best you can with what you have, right? So yesterday I was like, okay, well, what am I going to get to eat? And so one of the things the Lord has been working on me about a lot is, and I've been, as I come on here, y'all know I'm learning as well. So this is not something that I have 100% down pat. So the Lord has been working on me about creating an abundant mindset, which is why we've been talking a lot about mindset. Y'all know the entire month of March, I'm like, okay, millionaire mindset. I got tripped up because I ended up, you know what I'm saying? I was going through my own spiritual warfare, my own attacks and things that are happening, right? And so yesterday, I went and I sat down, y'all, for like, and I don't do it very often. I sat down and I ate at inside at Chili's. Normally I'm sitting in the car. I don't get out very often. Normally I just sit in the car and eat. Okay. So yesterday I said I'm not going to do that. Yesterday I got out and I went and I sat at Chili's and I ate a meal. And so, well, I ate half a meal because I still have the other half for my lunch today. And so the Lord, after I got done with the meal, I sat and I was still in the parking lot and I had a talk with the Lord, and he was like, once again, he got in my spirituals because he's been talking to me about, if you're going to live a life of poverty, you're going to keep a life of poverty. He said, and he was telling me, because message, he was telling me because if you don't believe that the Lord wants you, how do I explain? What part do I explain first? How do I make that make sense? So, one of the cycles that I've had to break in my life, y'all, true story. One of the cycles that I've had to break in my life is understanding elevation, understanding that I'm not in the same place where I'm at. One of the patterns that the Lord is breaking from me is still living like I'm still in bondage in Egypt. So, as an example, if I receive a blessing, if the Lord touches one of your hearts to be a blessing to me, right? Remember yesterday I talked about worry. So everything builds upon itself. So here I am, don't have a clue how my car note's going to get paid. Don't know these folks, they've already blown up my phone. Your car's repossessed, da 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 da. Okay. I'm like, okay. So then I receive a blessing, and the first thing I do is to try to pay what I owe, right? But what happens is I pay what I owe, but I take everything that I'm given and I try to put it towards the car, right? That then leaves me in a bind because now, instead of me saying, okay, well, let me give some to take care of this. I take everything that I have because I'm so worried that I'm going to lose it. So this is all about, come on, Lord, this is about surrender as well. I'll be so worried that I'm going to lose it that I'll then put myself in a worse predicament because I'm not trusting in the Lord to do what he said he's going to do. I hope this is making sense. I hope y'all are tracking with this. So yes, so this time the Lord forced me once again into surrender, y'all. He didn't allow me to pay anything on this car. And so yesterday, y'all, I cannot make this up. The Lord blessed me the other day, right? And it wasn't enough to pay a car note. But do y'all know my first mind was, oh my gosh, let me put everything towards the car note, which would have then left me in the predicament that I have found myself in so many times. I don't have any food. I don't have any gas. I don't have any water. I don't have anything that I need. I don't have the things that I need to physically take care of myself. Soap and deodorant and baby powder and the things that I need to actually take care. And so this time the Lord said, you're not going to do that, because then it's like this, oh, come on, Lord, it's this constant state of crisis, but the crisis is brought on because of the worry. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense to y'all. And so I found myself talking to the Lord about this last night, and him forcing me to end this cycle, this crisis level, this cycle of, oh my gosh, I'm so worried about that I'm going to lose this thing, that I put myself in a worse bind. Then it's like, okay, well, now I've given all of my money to this instead of just trusting in the Lord. If he said he's going to help me take care of it and provide everything that I need, then I have to trust that he's going to do that. And so I would find myself going through that same cycle over and over and over, y'all. And it wasn't until yesterday that it really broke for me and I really had true understanding. It was a breakthrough. It was ascension. It was me moving up. This is where this came from yesterday. And while we're talking this, or the title, while we're talking about it today, because yesterday the breakthrough it was a breakthrough in finances, but it was understanding what it means to truly be, number one, surrendered, but also like a real breakthrough in finances. So yesterday, no, I wasn't able to pay the car note. I didn't have enough to do that. Okay, what can you do with what you do have? And so that's what the Lord said to me. What can you do with what you do have? This doesn't mean go out there and splurge. As much as I need a new phone because my phone is really old, it still works. I'm still able to go live. It still gets service. So nope, not gonna go splurge on no new phone. I don't care how many, but you still gonna have to pay something. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So what did I do? I went and got the oil changed in the car, y'all. I put gas in the car. I washed the car yesterday, vacuumed it out. I went and got the personal things that I needed. And the Lord said, now go sit down and have a meal. And don't go to McDonald's where you've been going. Don't go get food that you know you don't want. Go sit down and have a meal and go start living a life like you understand that you're no longer living in poverty. When I tell y'all, when the Lord has conversation, come on, God, when he has conversations with me, he tells me, he don't sugarcoat things with me. He shows me exactly, because listen, if he didn't discipline us, he doesn't love us. And so he shows me how I've been repeating a cycle, how I've just been continuing. And I said, and I still at the end had to say, well, Lord, you told me to surrender this car. Whatever's going to happen with this vehicle is going to happen. And I'm not going to worry myself anymore about it. So yesterday was a point of surrender for me, because I was like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But until then, I'm going to continue to live life. And that's the thing. Other thing he's been showing me, it's like, listen, are we living life? Or we talk about it all the time. We want to be free, but freedom comes in surrender. Freedom comes in not feeling like every dime, everything you do has to go to a bill. How are we pouring self-care and self-love into ourselves? I realized yesterday how much I've been neglecting myself. Am I able to do everything that I want to do? No, I'm not. But there are a lot of things that that the Lord is like, but I need you to start doing things. Stop going without your basic necessities. Y'all, I spent how many months, instead of me listening to what the Lord said, they kept on telling me, go to the gym, go to the gym, go to the gym. And instead of me listening to that, I didn't do that. So I stayed in a condition. I stayed unable to take hot showers and unable to exercise, and other than going walking. because I was keeping myself there because of my mindset. So don't feel like it's going to be, it doesn't always have to be some huge, unexpected blessing. Lord knows I receive it because I need it in my life. I want one of my desire is to make sure that I'm responsible and that my bills are taken care of. But realize that you cannot neglect yourself when you're living, y'all, because that's not living. I've been talking a lot to the Lord about what's holding me back, what's keeping me from my next level. And the more time I spend with him, the more he shows me things. It's why these messages are so important. It's why I encourage you to spend your own time with the Lord and really be like, okay, show me what I need to know about me. Show me how I'm keeping myself stuck in the cycle that I'm in. Show me what I need to let go of so that I can move forward, so I can elevate. Help me to leave. We talked about baggage yesterday. We had the travel card. Help me to leave the baggage that I've been carrying around for whoever knows how long. Help me to leave that baggage behind. I don't want to continue to carry the same weight because I don't want to repeat the same patterns. And so the Lord is helping us to break patterns, y'all, unhealthy patterns in our lives. We cannot keep neglecting ourselves because then we're not surrendered if we're doing that. When the Lord is like, I need you to be happy. I'm trying to give you joy and peace in your spirit and remove the worry and the anxiety. So what do you need to look at and what do you need to say? Like, Lord, show me what I'm carrying. Show me what's within me. Show me. Remember yesterday, y'all, I said I feel like something's chasing me or somebody, like I'm being followed. Like it's something, y'all, it's weird. And I can't really explain it because I don't completely understand it, but I feel like it's just something following me. Like, and I'm like, Lord, what is going on? I'm always asking for understanding. I'm always asking for him to show me what I need to see. And he's like, I'm getting ready to shift you, but I'm showing you the things that you've carried, the things that you've taken with you, the things that are so almost so much a part of you that you don't even recognize when you're doing it. And so it all is in the vein of this worry that I've been telling y'all that I've been talking to him about. And he's just like, well, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So yeah, I hope that that made sense. Look in your own life and just be like, okay, what is it that I'm holding, or what is it that I like? What mindset is keeping me held back? Because again, y'all, it goes back to the breakthrough comes when you recognize, look, another pinnacle. So for some of us, this is the poverty mindset that even I was just talking about, right? This literally looks like two pinnacles, even though it's two different cards, protection as well as this finances card. So this is about knowing that the Lord is going to protect you. If he said, and perspective at the bottom of the deck, I can't make it up. So it's like learning how to change your perspective is what is going to create the breakthrough. Royal power, health protection, protected from evil forces, change the meaning of the issue, reflection for change. Okay, so I hope that helps somebody. Let's see what else. What else y'all want from over here? Like it is just like learning, y'all, but it takes spending more time with the Lord for me to understand the perspective. Come on, abundance, look at the fruit. That's so crazy. The grapes that are coming in, when we just talking about grapes in numbers, a couple of, like, they had to carry them between themselves. Y'all know whenever I get this card, we talking about abundance, getting in the flow of abundance. Abundance is a mindset. Bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, overflow, enjoying the fruits of your labor. We literally, where do we just have that? We have that on another card as well, or in something else that we were just talking about. So telling you, like, this card. So some of you, this is new finances that are coming in, resources, connections. Look, abundance is different for everyone, y'all. And I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not going to stop encouraging it. Does it mean that there's going to be $10 million to fall in your lap? No, it doesn't mean that. But will the Lord open up the storehouses of heaven to rain down blessings? Yes, he will. In the proper time, in season, he will rain abundance down. So just know that, y'all, like, but it starts with your mindset, and he's continuing to work on me. And as he continues to do that, I continue to share it so that hopefully it will help you on your journey as well. Okay. It's goodness, plentiful. I will listen, and I am confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I am confident in that. I'm confident. Drop that in the chat, child. I'm confident I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. It's not going to be when I'm a spirit nymph. I am going to see the abundance now. I am going to see it now. The Lord is waiting to bless us. He's waiting to make us abundant, y'all. But we have to accept it. We have to see it from the way He sees it. And it's going to happen in His timing. But if you begin to cultivate an abundant mindset, you can't help but have abundance that's going to come in after that, because you're believing in abundance, you're believing in blessings, you're believing in the Lord to provide, you're believing in all of these things to happen for you. When you start to believe it, you start to receive it. So that's where I'm at with this. What else? Look, we have the telephone that is coming in next. This says connections, communication. So some of you might be, look, this finances and protection, conversation, message, reaching out. Some of y'all might be getting an unexpected phone call in regards to some finances, resources, a job. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what you have been attempting to do or create in your life. This could be like finances, business and financial matters. Some kind of communication is coming in. It feels like the Lord is like everything, whatever you're worried about, it's actually protected. But the Lord is asking us to surrender it. And I done already said, I'm just like, well, Dad, it is what it is. Like, I'm not spending another day worrying about something I can't do nothing about, y'all. I just ain't got it up. I don't. When I realized how that was doing me the other day, and how my energy was thrown off, like the over on Sunday, the weekend. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it, dog. It's a no for me. Okay, so, and especially as you're like we talked about being vulnerable in this season of restoration, like y'all, it's when you know you're close to your breakthrough. I tell y'all, that's when the enemy comes in and starts trying to come from the left. It'd be crazy, and I just be like, man, this is crazy. So, but you're protected, so we just have to know that. What else? Waning, the winter card just came out. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces energy within 9 to 12 months. So they just said this restoration season may last, but like you may, or maybe it's within the next year. Look, you'll be looking back on your life a year from now. You're gonna be like, OMG, I can't believe it. I was so successful and I was so worried. Come on, 415. I was so worried about it, and literally it's gonna be like, man, I can't even believe it. I can't believe how much I've accomplished, how much I've overcome. Which I said, if you look back at your life from a year ago, you're not in the same place that you were in a year ago. What else? The person of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that's coming in next. The trendsetter, leader, confident. Didn't I just say I am didn't I drop this in the chat? I am confident. I literally just said that word, and the first word on this card is confident, fire energy. I am confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I refuse to have it any other way, y'all, but you have to be confident in the abundance, confident in yourself. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I am confident in this, okay? Visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, creative, courageous, strong-willed. We receive that. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, okay? Some of you may be receiving a breakthrough in your business. You may be seeing like this could be a breakthrough in your perspective. This could be a breakthrough. Some of you in communication, whether this is self-talk, the way you're dealing with and talking to yourself. Are you telling yourself that you're worthy of abundance? Are you telling yourself that you can have anything, everything that the Lord has promised to you? Are you speaking positive energy into your life, into your finances? Y'all know I be journaling, so I'm always writing affirmations. I'm always saying them when I'm on my phone. I'm always saying, like, making sure that I'm staying in this type of energy. I'm telling y'all, it's like being silent. If you're not going to speak that energy into your life, if you're not going to help make yourself begin to believe it, how are you going to receive it? I'm grateful for strength to start over every day and the blessing to do so. Always grateful for this morning message. Always watch the recording. Well, hey, Sandy Nia. Good morning, Cherie. I knew I missed somebody. Look, I don't need, okay, wait a minute. Good morning. Good morning. Grateful caught you live and while catching the message. I took off again. Self-care. Listen, I understand. That's how I felt yesterday. I am confident, y'all. I am confident because this is new beginnings and blessings. So we have to. I'm confident that the Lord is moving me into a new cycle. I have to be, because if you're not confident in a new level, then how you gonna get there? If you don't believe you belong there, how you gonna get there? What else, y'all? Okay, let's pull some tarot. Then we're not gonna be here much longer, y'all. We already done because this just feels like someone may be receiving some communication. Pay attention to your emails, your notifications. Someone may be calling. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you. I don't know if you're expecting something. So expecting. Look, my nose is on fire today. So I don't know if you're waiting on communication. If you've applied for something. I don't know. Some of you may have two opportunities to choose from because this telephone is coming up on either side or in between finances and protection, and they both look like pinnacles. So if something is getting ready to, I don't know what, manifesting. This is seed planted, the grapes, the harvest, fertility. Mm, no, it doesn't happen overnight. But Ace of Wands, the Magician. Yep, this is new. Yeah. What is it? What, like 4 months? Somebody, your vision is getting ready to take off. hmm Yep, your vision is getting ready to take off. Something that you're doing, like who's seeing it? Child, if you've been trying to manifest or wanting to, like, people of good character, yeah, but this is business. This is business owners. This is like connections, message. hmm hmm Somebody's getting ready to get a new business partner. Yep, I can't make it up. King of Wands on the cut. Someone's getting ready to get a new business partner. I can't make it up. I told y'all this is business. The King of Wands, this is like a visionary. Same thing we have on this card over here. This person of fire. Look, it was coming up. Visionary, leadership, entrepreneur. This is a go-getter. This is a, yeah, yeah, this is you. This is about your confidence level increasing. For some of you, that's why they keep bringing up the word confident, because the King of Wands fire energy is very confident, very passionate, very inspiring. Some of you, yep, that's exactly what's happening. It's like you're not afraid to put your vision out there anymore, being very bold, being very assertive. I'm ready to ready to make a move. Yeah, maybe you had to shift your perspective within yourself, and now that's what's creating the breakthrough for you, because you know that you're doing what the Lord has called you to do. And that's what's going to also create the breakthrough in your finances. Some of you are getting ready to receive more visibility, more recognition. Six of Wands is coming through. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. Told y'all two opportunities that are coming in. One of them, and look, yep, the finances, the protection, whatever this is, Spirit and them are protecting you as well. Your ideas are protected. Make sure you're not talking to everybody about it. Don't tell everybody what you got going on. Don't tell everybody your moves. But this is about something is getting ready to take off. And for some of you, this is because you're doing what you love to do, and you're following your heart, your dreams, your passions, feeling inspired, new passionate beginnings. Two aces is always going in the right direction. Some of you may have a breakthrough in love because the Ace of Cups is out here. So this is some of y'all, you may be meeting your match, because the person of fire and the King of Wands out here, you may be meeting your match. This is someone who is just as fiery as you, as passionate passionate as you, as energetic as you. You could be meeting, this person could be a business owner as well, entrepreneur. They may be a teacher, like teaching you how to grow, elevate, and expand as well. So don't be surprised if new people are starting to come in. My new stand-up set is so much more confident about real life happiness. And y'all, I can't wait to, if you have something you want me to share, please email it to me. I don't, if it's a flyer, I don't care. Send it to me so that I can share it on my social media. I told y'all I'm sharing Just Be You. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is love. Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups on the cut. So some of you have a new partnership, or maybe you're going to be going into business with your partner. If you have like your business, whatever you do, if you want me to share it, send it to me. Email it to 336tarot and oracle@gmail.com. Y'all know I'm trying to do the BY. I'm bringing the BYOB spotlights back where you can talk about your business, because I don't want to be talking about everybody's business. I want you to talk about your own business, because nobody knows your business better than you. And y'all know last year I kind of started doing the BYOB spotlights where you're able to come up and promote yourself. This is nothing other. Come on, 10 of Pentacles and another in the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all, I can't make this up, man. The Strength card in the Page of Cups. This is about following your dreams, okay? This is, look, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yep, Eight of Pentacles behind that. Okay, they said take these and then that's it. Okay, so first things first, your dreams. This is your intuition, following what you're passionate about, being excited about it as well. Like, be open to new ideas. Some of you are exploring, and this, even for me, like the BYOB spotlight, it's just a way to give back, to help everyone, help us help each other, right? So we all have different platforms, different people that the Lord has given us to reach and help. So if you want to come up and talk about whatever it is you got going on, if you have a business, just shoot me an email, and then you'll be able to come up on the Spirituality and talk about that. I don't know yet what day I'm going to designate to do those, but we're going to start doing those again. Okay, so Awe and Wonder. The Strength card, being courageous to build this legacy, to go after your dreams. It takes courage, y'all. It takes courage. It takes confidence in order to even pursue it, even if it feels crazy at first, because a lot of times when you're first starting out with something, you're going to feel crazy for doing it. But then the Lord is going to let you know, like, listen, I am ready. I'm ready for you to step into this. So some of you, that's what's happening. You're building and creating your legacy. You just had to find the courage within yourself. But this is leaving an impact. This is a contract card as well. So some of you could definitely have a new contract coming in, whatever you're working on. Look, protection, strength that's coming in. I am open and receptive to all that is for my highest purpose. I am confident in this season of change and elevation, period. And we receive it, y'all. We receive it. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of personal work, like personal development, self-work, self-healing, the work that you're doing internally. And for some of you, this is internal and external work. Your hard work is getting ready to pay off. Your discipline, your consistency, your passion, feeling like really wanting to do. It's like what I said, your work is beginning to speak for you because you're more confident in your work. Okay, that's the main story. Your work is beginning to speak for you because you're more passionate about what you're doing. And so the Lord is getting ready to give visibility to people. He's getting ready to give you visibility so that more people can see, because of the gift that he's giving you. It's time for it to grow and elevate and expand. It's time for us to come up higher. Y'all, I kid you not, I've been getting this message from the Lord, and I told y'all that yesterday I finally got the answer to what the number 55 was about for me, right? Because the number 55 has been chasing me, and it literally led me to Isaiah 55 yesterday. So I read through it a couple of times, but it talks about an invitation to salvation. And so I ended up just reading several chapters in the book of Isaiah yesterday, and it just gave me so much understanding. But ultimately, it's like the Lord saying, come up here, come higher. I need to holler at you, right? I had to Google it because y'all know I don't be knowing. So I was like, okay, well, what does it mean to come up higher? What does that mean to, you know what I'm saying? An invitation to come up higher. And it's to build, it's to have a more intimate relationship with the Lord. So I'm like, okay, well, how do I do that? So some of you, that's what's happening as well. Like you're because of, I don't know what you're doing outside of here, but this is being more intimate with the Lord and Him really like inviting you in, inviting you closer. I receive it. I receive it because what? I would rather, of course, I want that. Absolutely, I do. I want to be as close as possible with the Lord because it's where's the best place to be? Being a friend of the Lord, like being in His presence. Just like I tell y'all this all the time. Child, why would I not want to be in the presence of the Lord? It's good. It's a good life over here. It's the Ten of Pentacles life over here. And I want the Ten of Pentacles. This is my kingdom card, y'all. I want my Ten of Pentacles breakthrough. I want to experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Okay. Like I want to experience that. So I can't speak for anybody else, but I know that the things that the Lord has done, the connection I have with Him thus far, baby, it has taken me places. It has given me strength and power and confidence. And He's making you and He's making y'all an authority in whatever your field is, whatever He's given you, your assignment, whatever He's asked you to do. It feels like He's giving you authority in that field. So you can get ready. And I want the inheritance that the Lord has for me. I want the breakthrough. I want the harvest. I want to be plentiful in the land of the living. I want all of those things. And so the closer we get to the Lord, the more understanding that we have with Him, the more knowledge He gives us, the more secrets He reveals to us, because that's something else He's had me reading about. Like there's some stuff that He shares with everyone, but there's some stuff that He's just going to share with you. He's just going to share with me. All of it is a breakthrough, whether it's in your relationship with Him, whether it's He's showing you what you need to do in order to have a breakthrough in your business, whatever it is for you. It's going to be different for all of us, but there's definitely breakthrough that's happening. So He's asking you to be strong in this next season. Yes, the Ten of Pentacles is nothing easy to build. It is not easy to leave a legacy. It is not easy to create an empire. It is not easy to leave an impact, but we continue to show up. It feels like it's like laser focused on the vision, on what He's giving you to work on with this Eight of Pentacles. And some of you, this is, look, Three Pentacles out here, Ace of Pentacles, finances, protection, manifesting new financial opportunities. For some of you, this is about stability. You may be relocating, traveling for work, but this is about being committed to the vision. And that's what's going to bring the look. I can't make this up. On the cut, y'all, I literally cut in the cards so that I can shuffle. And Padre God said what he said. Like, I can't make it up. 426. I pray at this time every single day, y'all. Every day at 426, I shut everything down and I pray. And I ask it, and I just go into gratitude and just talk to the Lord. God, divine connection, infinite wisdom. So we were just talking about coming closer and Him coming in, like giving us an invitation to come closer, to go up. Yesterday, I said it and I didn't even, when I'm giving the messages, I just give what they give me. And I said, like, don't look to the left, don't look to the right, look up, because the Lord is calling us up. He's calling us to ascend, to move higher. And what's crazy is, people, a lot of us are going through that season where it's like, man, people didn't even believe, or they didn't understand the vision. And that's okay. It's okay that they didn't understand, as long as you understand and as long as you continue to commit to it, and do what the Lord has asked you to do. That's the main, for a lot of us, that was a test. Like, are you going to keep showing up when nobody's watching? It's like the same thing. Are you going to praise when the bad times and the low times, just like you're going to pray when you receive the wealth and the abundance and the surplus? Don't forget the Lord, because we was down here begging for a blessing, right? So don't forget the Lord when the breakthrough begins to happen, whether it's in your mindset, your money, your relationships, whatever it is. It's like, don't forget the Lord when we were going through the struggle, when we were going from struggle to success, right? When we were going from struggle to success, we were praying and we were worshiping. And just make sure you continue to hold Him at the center of your life, because that's what He's asking for. Like, just like, don't listen now. Don't get up there like the Israelites and get uppity. I've given you all of these things, but don't get beside yourself. And that's literally what the Israelites were just doing. He's given you so much. He's taken care of you, nurtured you, provided you food, water, shelter, And it's like, when is it going to be good enough? So whatever the Lord gives you, whatever stage you're at, it's good. It needs to be good enough, and be grateful for it, because he could take it away as well, just like he took them on out and swallowed them up in the earth. It's okay. 1143, the next card to come out: you will be victorious. Jesus walks with you, period. That's why you're going to be successful. Declare success in your life. Okay, so these may be numbers that you're seeing to come up. Hey, Papa, you will be victorious. You will be successful. You will have this breakthrough. You will have abundance. This is those I ams that we say, right? Because when anything we say with I am, it gives it more power and authority, because it puts God in it. Because what did God call himself? I am that I am. And that's why when we say the I am statements, they have more power, more authority when we put I am before whatever it is. And we put it in the present tense. We're already the things that we aspire to be. We already have the things that we want to have. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am confident that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I am going to receive that unexpected promotion. I am going to receive a breakthrough in my finances. We want to put everything in the present tense, because we want to live it as it's already happening. Okay. What else? 411, information. What's the 411, hun? Receiving divine instructions, knowledge being passed down, secret and hidden information. Told y'all the Lord wants to share certain things with us, y'all. He wants to share with us. He wants us to know certain things. There are things that he knows. I talked about this yesterday. What was the scripture, y'all, that they talked about? They gave it to me yesterday. I don't think it had a number attached to it. Proverbs 25:2. It is God's privilege to conceal things, and it's the king's privilege to discover them. So definitely wanting us to receive information, wisdom, guidance. Like the Lord wants to show us secret things, hidden things, so that we can be successful and overcome whatever these challenges are, these cycles. So I'm grateful, child. I'm grateful for new perspectives. I'm grateful for the wisdom that he's given, the understanding that he's giving, because we can get the knowledge, but then it's about what are we going to do with it, right? We have to make sure, come on, 888-222, we have to make sure that we're doing something with the knowledge that the Lord is imparting into our spirituals. And that's how we escape what is controlling us, what is holding us back. Taking action, being obedient. When he gives an instruction, follow it. When he gives you an idea, do something with it. We can't just sit on it and expect to move into a new cycle or receive abundance if we're not following the instructions that are given. Okay. And 8866 at the bottom of the deck: endless abundance. Get ready to receive and new creative ideas. And that is it, y'all. That's it, because I feel like we're on repeat. I think I've covered everything. There may be some unexpected message. There may be some unexpected communication coming in regards to a new beginning. Some of you, I'm just keeping it buckles. This feels like overall restoration. You have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this feels like multiple areas of your life that may be like being restored, where you may be receiving breakthroughs. If you're a business owner, this could be a breakthrough in your finances, your sales. How many people are like, how many people that your business, period, like harvest, right? Of course, in business, there are ups and downs. There are times when you're not going to have as much or make as many sales, but it feels like you're getting ready to be on the uptick with this breakthrough and this grace. And for some of you, be mindful, if you're starting a new business, you're working towards the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. That's where we're moving to, is the 10 of Pentacles. And so just know that it's going to take dedication. It's going to take discipline. You just got to keep going. Because everyone started somewhere, and everyone started at the bottom. Most of us, if you're like, you got to start at the bottom. And so just continue to be consistent, determined, and unwilling to give up on this dream, because the Lord didn't put something in your spirituals and he's wanting you to do something with it. What else? Some of you are perfecting your craft with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like there's something you're learning how to perfect your craft and get it just right. Maybe it's your communication, the way that you're communicating, your vision, your dream, whatever it is that you're trying to put out there. So maybe we have to tweak our formula until we get it just right. We have to tweak it to make sure that it's like the presentation is right. So some of you, maybe they said maybe you switched up your presentation or how you're doing something. I don't know. But anyway, it feels like it's working. It feels like it's bringing in more abundance, more success. This could be different marketing tactics. This could be word of mouth as well. We don't have the ace. We don't have any swords out here. So there may be like a lack of communication, or maybe there's not enough, because there are no swords out here. We have everything but swords, which is all about like communication. Speak up. This could be your prayer life. This could be you speaking those things that are not as if they are. Everybody on this live today should be making sure that they are building towards their 10 of Pentacles. Everybody, okay? Everybody should be focusing on building towards this 10 of Pentacles and speaking that, right? Speaking that into existence. It doesn't matter if it sounds crazy. Make sure that you're speaking that into existence, okay? So pray it, say it out loud, say it out loud, say the things out loud that you want to receive, that you want to see happen in your life. Say it out loud, okay? And continue to work towards it, continue to grow, continue to elevate. If you can think it, you can have it, okay? If you can think it, you can have it. So say it out loud, speak it, speak those things, pray it, say it to the Lord, tell him what you want, tell him, ask him for it, because it feels like he's ready to provide those things. So just continue to speak those things into existence. Some of you, maybe that's the missing piece, the link that's necessary. It's just to continue to speak those things, right? Maybe it's just an idea and it's time to take action and make something happen. This is good. Look, the only thing we have is this communication card that's out here. So they're seeing is, I don't know if there's a lack of prayer. I don't know. You better keep, look, I'm gonna keep asking the Lord until I receive it, until I receive these blessings, the abundance, the harvest. I'm gonna keep asking because he's still listening, right? He's not gonna stop listening to us. So keep on asking, just like it talks about Matthew 7:7 and 8. Keep on knocking, keep on knocking, keep on asking, keep on searching, keep on telling him and being grateful for it as if it's already done, right? As if it's already done. What else? Is that it? Know that you're royalty. They just said with the confidence that's coming in, know that you're royalty, okay? And treat yourself as such. Treat yourself as though you are royalty, because we are, right? They just, what y'all said, a diadem. What's a diadem? I don't know what that means. But I don't know what it, let me write it down because I don't know what that means. What is a diadem? What does it go with? Royal? I don't know. I'll look it up. My bad, y'all. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm back. Treat yourself as if you're royalty, because you are, okay? What else? Oh, they said this communication, the throat chakra is on this card. So yeah, like vocal, loud and clear. This is the only card that's talking about communication, and there are no swords out here, so there may be a lack of. So make sure you're praying for what you want. Anything else? We talked about abundance. Somebody's getting restored. I will tell you that. And maybe it's like your faith is restoring you. The Lord is restoring somebody, and he's restoring you in multiple areas of your life. Okay. He's restoring you in multiple areas of your life. So just know it may feel like it's slow in coming, but continue to wait. Habakkuk 2:2 and 3. Like, be patient. It's coming, but it feels like restoration is on the horizon. So you can get ready for that. Be prepared and just keep on showing up. Keep on doing what the Lord has asked you to do, right? And that's it. Keep on doing what he's asked you to do. Keep showing up. Keep believing. Keep being faithful. Keep moving forward and keep making progress. And that's it, y'all. That's all I got. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Thank y'all so much for tapping in today. I'm so truly, truly, truly grateful. Thank y'all for liking the live, sharing the love as well. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water, say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and amazing day in purpose and on purpose. And that's it, y'all. I see y'all in the morning. Go have a great and amazing Wednesday, because it's still Wednesday. Go have a great and amazing Wednesday. Make something happen. Make something shake for yourself today. And I'll see y'all in the morning.